Welcome to Adumo 2.0. Today we're going to have an overview on the Tilt tab and show you how to make a sale and everything that we're going to require to use on the Tilt tab. So you're going to see here on your left-hand side, here's going to be your product. At the top, here's going to be your categories that you browse through. And depending on the product that you add and the categories where the product will be assigned in. Here at the top, here's going to be a search product function. You can search for your product, let's say this one, then it's going to pop up here for the product that you searched for. And here's going to be a feature as well that's going to show you for your A to Z or your Z to A high-low and low to high options as well. So let's click on this one and it's going to show you by pricing this, and this is going to be by name. So then depending on how you arrange your products, that's going to show you the options here. So let's start by adding the item to our product on the right-hand side. So let's click here. Now, when you click on a product here, it's going to come to the basket on your right-hand side. So here's going to be your product. If you want to, you can click on a drop-down list here. Then you can change the quantity of your product as well. On your right-hand side, which shows discount, yeah, you can put in discount on your product as well. So let's say you're going to put in a 10% discount. Here's going to be your price. And at the bottom, it's going to show also your discount, how much the discount is, the VAT, and a subtotal there. Just remove that. Yeah, you can also add a note to your product. So let's say you don't want to make the wings hot or you want hot wings. You just add in a note here. Then they can print it on a slip for you, as well as the notes. Let's say you are done with the sale, then you can just click on Pay. Here you have your options that you can choose for account, or if you want to do a card, or if you want to do a cash, then you can click on one of these. Let's say you're going to do a cash customer, then just click on Complete Sale. It's going to give you option to print the receipt or email the receipt. And let's get back to this one quickly. If you want to, let's say you're going to ring up these two items, and the quantity is going to be 2. Quantity here is maybe 3. And the customer ordered this from you, but he's not in the store to pay at the moment and to collect a product. So then you're going to click on Store Sale. So here's going to be an option to store the sale. Now you can continue working and go on and make sales for customers and go ahead of everything else until that customer comes back to the store to get these items he ordered. Then you click on Retrieve Sale. This is going to be his sale then, and here's going to be the items that he ordered that we stored there. And say, for instance, you want to give him a 10% discount, and this 10% discount is going to be for the whole basket then. So here's going to be your discount amount. This is going to be the subtotal. That's going to be the VAT. So you give them 10% discount on a basket, and here's going to be a 15% tip. With the amount of tip, then you're going to click on Pay. And let's say also there's going to be a cash customer. Then you click on Complete Sale. Then it's also going to give you option here to print a receipt or email the receipt to the customer. Then just click on Done. Now you can go to the History tab. It's going to show you all your sale history. It's going to show the sale invoice, the sale date, your cashier here, the customer, the status if it's complete, customer payment, a refund, or whatever it could be. It's going to be the All option. You can go individual by sale, void, customer, or petty cash. The petty cash option. So let's say, for instance, you're going to put an amount of 100 Rand here, and the reason is going to be, like it says they're buying milk or whatever the reason could be. Then you click on let's say it's going to be a supplier, and then you click on this and you say Complete. Then that's going to take the 100 Rand out of your petty cash to go and buy the milk from the specific customer or supplier. And let's say you want to, well, they don't have the milk or the product that you're looking for. Then you just click, going to put it minus 100. Then you click on that supplier or customer again. Then just say on Complete. Then it's going to take that 100 Rand amount and put it back into your petty cash. And here's going to be the option for your customer payments. So let's say, for instance, you have a customer that comes in and he wants to pay on his account. Let's say this customer. Then you choose the option for card or cash, depending on what the customer's coming to pay with. If it's going to be card or cash, then you type in his amount. Let's say it's going to be 100. Then he's going to pay on his account that a balance was. Then you can just put in a reference there as well, and then complete payments. Then he's going to take that amount and pay on his current balance that was on the account. Here you can also add it by customer. So if, let's say for instance, this is going to be the customer. He wants to order these two products. Then you're just going to click on pay, then account, because let's say for instance, this is going to be account customer. Then you say complete sale. Then it's going to also give you the option for the print and email. And here you're going to click then on customer payment. Then you choose that customer. Now it's going to give you the option with his amount. So you can just go, then say 101 and he's going to pay cash. Then you say complete payment. And now that account has been paid for the customer. Today we're going to show you an overview of the Cash Up tab and also how to complete a Cash Up. So here you're going to see a store Cash Up. On your top right-hand corner, we're going to click on Continue. Here is going to be a tab that shows you your cash notes and your coins. So this is going to be the cash count in your till. So this is going to be all the cash that was in your till at the end of the day. So let's say you had 5 200 grand notes and you put in the quantity of 5. Then here it's going to show you the total amount, and here it's also going to show the cash total. Just remove that. If you don't want to count this, you already have the cash total amount. Then you just put in the cash total amount here, and then you click on Continue in the top right-hand corner. So now here is going to be an overview of the Cash app. It's going to show you the accounts here, your card here, and the cash here. The details here are also going to be completed by. So it's going to show you who completed the Cash Up. Here's the date and the time. You can enter a note in here as well if that's going to be necessary. Their transactions made for the day. It's going to show you the transaction with an invoice number. It's going to show you the tender type here. Here's going to be your date and time, and here's going to be the amount. So if you are happy with everything on the Cash Up, then just click in the top right-hand corner. Then your Cash Up has been completed. So now you can go to Manage Cash Ups from this tab that it was before and clicking on Manage Cash Ups. Here, you can search for the Cash Ups. If there were already too many Cash Ups on the tab, you can just search for the Cash Up here by the date, user, or store. You can also filter it here by date. Here, you can also choose a user, but if you see the Cash Up here, then you just go and click on the Cash Up. Here's going to be that overview again of the Cash Up. Here's going to be the option to print the Cash Up date. So then just click on Print, and then you can print a Cash Up once you are done. We're going to be going through our inventory and showing you how to add in products to the system. So on this screen here, this is going to be where all your products are going to show that you already created on the system. And you can just click on one of them if you want to add in anything on a product, if you want to edit the pricing on a product, if you want to change the image on a product or anything like that on a description as well. If you want to maybe go in this product, let's say this product, if you want to maybe change it to another category that you maybe created, you can also change the categories here. Or like I said, if you want to change any pricing on a product, you can also do that there. You want to add in a new product to your system. You will click here in the top right-hand corner, which is Add Product. Then you're going to come to this window here, where you can add in an image on your product. Here you can type in the name of the product. You can do the description of the product. You can select a category on the product. Yeah, you can also choose between if you want to make it a standard standalone product, then it's going to just be a normal plain product that you create on this one. Here's going to be a product of variance. So in this one, You can also create a product. Let's say you're going to create a coffee and you want to do yes size. You can add in here small, and then you can add in large as well. And then you click on add variation. Then you can choose between the small or the large drink that you just added in on the attributes here. And on this one, you can add a composite product that's going to be something like if you make a basket. Let's say, for instance, you make a meat basket. Then you can choose between your products. Let's say they're calamari. And the chicken strips. Then you can also add in the chicken wings. Then this is also going to be the quantity that you can put in on the product. And that's going to be for the composite product if you want to add in a composite product as well. And like I said, you can add in the name here, the description, the category. And add in an image there as well if you want to. And if you are ready to create a product, you can just click on Add Product otherwise. If you just want to cancel the product and add it in afterwards, then just click here on Cancel. To search for any products, if you have too many products, and it's going to take too long to browse through here, you can just go to the search bar here. Then you can type in the product name or the brand or the category. Then you get to search their product here. For you to add in categories on your product, you can go here on categories. Then you can just edit your categories here. If you already have categories, change the color and everything. Or you can just click here on Create Category in the top right-hand corner. Then you can type in the name. You can choose the color that you want to add in the category. If you want to add in any brands, like if you have a shoe store or anything like that, you can just type in here the brand. You can just create here like Nike or anything like that. You can just add a brand. If you want to do a stock take, you just click here on Stock Take. Then you can click here on New Stock Take. Here, it's going to bring up a new tab, which is your full count or partial count stock take. So if you want to do a full count stock take, you can just click on Start here. Then it's going to bring up all your products here. It's going to show overview and progress. It's going to show you all the remaining there on the top, the expected quantity. And here's going to be the next pages of everything that you need to do the stock take on. All the ones that shows here that in the minors, you need to put in the quantity, you put in quantity as well. Then, once you are done with your stock take, you click on Complete. Otherwise, you can just cancel the stock take. For the partial count stock, take a click on the partial count. Then you choose by category if you want it. Then you can say starters. Or you can choose by brand as well. Then you click on Start. Now it's going to bring up all your starter stock, so just everything under your starters. You can do everything here as well. Just type in a quantity. Then the progress bar here will then change, and it will show the progress if it's going to be under or completed. Once you click here on Complete, let me just cancel that. Today we're going to go through the suppliers, the stock orders, stock received, and stock returns. So we're going to show you how to add in suppliers and how to do all those here on the side. So firstly, we're going to be on this page where it shows your suppliers that you created. And here's going to be an option to add in your supply if you want to add a new supplier. Here you can add in the supplier name, you can add in an image, and all the necessary information with a physical address, a contact information. And if you are done with all that, you can just click on the Add button to add in your supplier. If you just want to maybe edit anything on a supplier, or add in a new address or a new image to the supplier, you just click here on one of these suppliers. Here you can add an image. You can change the name, change anything on the supplier that you want to. Once you're done with that, you can just click on Update. If you want to maybe search for supplier, yes, a bar here, you can search for suppliers. And if you maybe want to delete a supplier that's not going to supply for you anymore, just click on a supplier. Then you click on Delete. Then it's going to delete the supplier for you. Next is going to be the stock orders. So you just click on here on the order stock option. It's going to show you the date. You can just put in a reference, choose the supplier you want to order from, then you can add a note. choose the products you want to order from that supplier. Here you can put in the delivery information, the delivery date as well. Then, once you're happy with everything, you can click on Process. Then it's going to process that new stock order for you. Otherwise, you can just click on Cancel and save it as a draft to continue later on with that, or just delete that stock order here. On the stock receive as well, just click on Receive Stock. Here's going to be the date. You can put in a reference. Choose the supplier as well. Choose your store location. You can add a note. Here's going to be the list of the products that you want to receive then. So let's say you receive that product. You can edit the quantity as well. You can edit a note. And once you're happy with everything, you can just click on Process. Then it's going to process that stock receipt for you. Or you can just cancel and save it as a draft for later on. Or if you just want to delete it, you can just click on Delete as well. The next one is going to be your stock returns. Here's going to be the date, the reference. You can here choose the supplier as well. Return from your store or whichever store it's going to be. You can add a note here. You can add up the products as well. You can put in the delivery information with the physical address and delivery date in here as well. Today we're going to show you the Reports tab and what reports we have on the system to view for you guys as well. Here's going to be the first one. It's going to be your sales report. Here's going to be a summary report of your sales. Here you can choose it by store. Or if you want to view all the stores, you can click all stores. So here it's going to give you information on a summary of your sales on this report. Here's going to be a detailed summary report where you can choose as well the between the stores if you want to search by category. If you want to view by product, you can also view it by your product. Here you can also view it by cashier. Here's going to be your daily summary. Then it's going to show everything on your daily basis, a summary report of that for your sales. Here's going to be a per customer report as well. Here's going to be your audit report if you want to view it on an audit report. On every report as well, you can choose by date. So you can just click here on the date option. Let's say you just want to view for today's day, then you just click on today. Just save. Then you can just refresh on the refresh button here. And then it's going to show you everything on today's date, or that specific date that you choose there. Here's going to be your stock report. Here it's going to show everything that's going to be on the in stock that you have at a moment on hand. Here's going to be a low stock report, so you can view that report as well for your low stock. And here's going to be your movement report. If you have any movement, then it's going to bring up here on this report. Here's the movement summary. Here's a supplier summary as well. And here's going to be your audit report as well. Here, you can choose a movement type. All movements, a sale or a receive, or any of those you want to choose. Here's going to be a category as well. Here's going to be your products, and it's going to show you everything here. Here's a one that shows by starters. Here, it's going to show by hot beverages, or anything like that it's going to bring up on this report. You can also view it here by date. So let's say today's date. Refresh, then everything is going to show by today's date for you. Here's going to be a top sell report that you can also use. This is going to be your top product. Then you can choose also again by store, sort by. Then you can choose quantity or gross profit. Then just click on the refresh button again, and it's going to view all your information for you for the top product on this report. Here's going to be a top customer one as well. So this is going to be viewed by the top customer. This is going to be the top customer here. So he's going to be on top. And as well, you can check here by or sort by total spend average amount or total sales. Just click on average amount and then refresh. Then it's also going to be sorted by these ones as well. When you refresh as well, we do have the legacy reports. So this option here, it's going to be your old tumble report. If you click on this, it's going to bring your login option for your details here. So then you can log in on your Humble that you are working on at the moment and view all your legacy reports there. Today we're going to go through our General tab, the hardware, users, customers, locations, and your account. So to get this screen here, you just click on this gear icon in the top right-hand corner. Then it's going to bring you to your General tab. Here you're going to get your tool settings. Here's going to be options like to automatically print receipts. You can tick that or untick that. Here's going to be your blind cash up, your blind stock take options that you also can tick and untick. Here's going to be your receipt lines. That's going to information prints on your receipts. You can manage a top line. You can add in a line here at the top, or you can add in a bottom line. And once you've added in, just click on Save. Here's going to be your default methods of payment, your cash, card, or account. Here you can add an additional payment method. Let's say you want to add in an EFT option. You can select a group here, EFT, then add payment method. Then it's going to be your custom method here. It's going to bring it up here, underneath custom methods. Say for instance, you want to keep the EFT. You want to remove the card, then you just click on card. Then it's going to be successfully removed from the selected option. If you want to re-add it again, you can just click there. Then it's going to be re-added successfully. Here's also going to be an option remote support down a team viewer. So once you click on that, it's going to take you to a new window to download Team Viewer. If you have any necessary needs that we need to log in to assist you with, here's going to be to add your printer. It's going to show Connect Hardware. So here it's going to search for the printer, and if you have a printer connected via the internet or USB, it will bring up the printer here. Then you can select a printer. The next one is going to be users. So this is going to be for your cashier user, or if you want to create an admin user or cashier or manager, you can add it here. Or if you already have a one created and you want to edit the information, you can just click on this tab. Then here you can select and deselect the options for the role on the one. So let's say this is going to be your admin user. You don't want them to allow and view customers. You can just tick and untick that one there. You can add an image as well here. You add a name, the last name. You can make the user active or inactive. If you click on this button here, you can reset a password for that user. Anything that you have changed and updated. You can just click here on update or just cancel. But for a new user, to make it easier for you, if you just want to add in a cashier, you just click on the cashier. Then it's already going to tick the necessary information for that cashier user. But if you want them to view reports, you can just click on the Allow Report button as well. Then once you're done, just click on Add. Then it's going to add a user to this list here on our Customer tab. Here's going to be your customer listed here. You can use this to search by customer, by name, by phone, or email. If you want to add in a brand new customer, you click on Add Customer. You can add in an image, the name, all the necessary details here. If you want to credit the customer with a limit, you can put in the limit of the amount. If you just want to add or edit a customer, you can just click on one of these customers. You can edit the details here and then just click on Update. Here's going to be locations. This is going to be all the stores that you have on your company. Then it's going to appear here. If you want to edit something here, like adding a logo or image for your customer, you can do it there or change the location name. This is going to be the address for your company or that location. It's also going to be if you click on this one or add in a new one. If you click Allow while using, it's going to pop up with a window here that's going to show you like the exact location of that store that you have on your system. Underneath the Account tab, here's going to be your company information of your company name, trading as your company name. Here, You can put in your tax number and the tax prompt amount as well. It's going to be an option as well to switch between the stores that you have at the moment. So you just click on the name that's going to appear up here. You can click on switch location. Then it's just going to give you the confirmation here. You can switch between the stores that you have on the company. Here you can also view the support center that's going to take you to a new tab that if you maybe have any questions or forgot to maybe make a sale, everything will show you step by step with images here. Let's say, for instance, you want to make a sale and you forgot to make a sale. You just click on this option here. Then it's going to load the page where it's going to show you step by step on how to make a sale. And it's also going to give you images on making the sale here. And that's going to be the option to make a sale. And yeah, it's going to give you all the information here with images as well. You have the lockout button. So you can just click on lockout. If you want to log in with another user details, you can just click on the lockout options. Then it's going to lock out, and then you can log in with the new user details. This brings us to the end of the Adumo 2.0 overview. We appreciate your time. Thank you, and goodbye.